Hi, Tom Levinson here with another video, a short one this time, really almost a PSA. Here's the news. Earlier this month, the CDC issued a travel advisory for 28 countries, including Germany, the United Kingdom, and Poland in Europe, and several more in Africa and across Central Asia. Why? What were they warning against? The threat of a disease that only a few years ago appeared to be on the verge of elimination worldwide. That would be polio. The good news, first, is that the U.S. offers the killed version of the vaccine invented by Jonas Salk almost 75 years ago now, and it's extremely safe, very effective. A single booster a few weeks before travel will provide great protection. But that may not be true forever. In 2022, one of RFK Jr.'s lawyers petitioned the FDA asking the agency to reverse the approval of the polio vaccine, to pull it from availability in the United States. Nothing was done at the time, but that was before Kennedy rose to the top of the U.S. government's public health institutions, including the FDA. To be clear and in the strongest possible terms, blocking polio vaccine would be one of the most profoundly stupid actions anyone could imagine. The first major polio outbreak in the U.S. happened in New York City in 1916. For the next 40 years, the disease returned most summers, culminating in the worst ever nationwide epidemic in 1952, when 57,000 people fell ill, of whom more than 21,000 became paralyzed. For parents, letting one's child go to a swimming pool in the summer, or really hang out with any gathering of kids, birthday party, whatever, felt like Russian roulette. They could leave the home, safely, healthy, come back, and a week later, the telltale signs of muscle weakness could begin. And then that didn't happen anymore. The Salk vaccine became available in April 1955. The Sabin oral vaccine came along a few years later, and incidence of polio dropped like a stone in the United States and around the world. In 1994, polio was declared eradicated in the Western Hemisphere. There wasn't any polio virus circulating. By the 2010s, there were only a handful of cases of polio transmitted in the field anywhere, all of them in just two countries, Afghanistan and Pakistan. But it takes so little for a properly infectious pathogen to break containment. And the uptick in cases in countries far from the last remaining strongholds of wild polio virus is a warning sign. It's what happens when we cease to be vigilant and stop keeping up with our vaccines. For now, anyone who is mindful of the danger and gets their booster shot before hitting the road, they're going to be okay. That's great. But if the anti-vax advocates now running U.S. healthcare policy have their way, that might not be true going forward. So let's be careful out there. That's it for me. I'm Tom Levinson, and thanks for checking this out.